I want you guys to talk, and I'll sit here and listen and say, like, I'm gonna try to be attentive listener. I'm gonna practice attentive listening. All right, you guys go ahead.
I love how the topic changed so drastically when it was just you and me talking, because I'm a sensitive. We were talking about music.
We talked about music.
Right? You ended up playing your guitar. I think that's hilarious.
I didn't play the guitar. I played the piano.
Not playing the guitar, the piano. Versus when I first got in the room, you were talking about freaking meta rationale or something. You went from talking about meta something to playing the piano.
Playing honky-tonk music.
I mean, that's why I just love music so much, is that it's not that. It's not that other shit. It's some just happy. It's fun times, you know. It's not. I don't get any fights about it ever.
You can get into some fights about music if you want.
Some people do. I don't get into fights about it.
You were supposed to play the A and you played the F.
Oh, that. Well, now that's different. If you're fucking up, that's not fighting though. That's busting your chops. That's different. I do have to bust chops sometimes. No, dude, don't. No. And then he goes, okay, all right, fucking shut up, dude. It's weird because they're my friends, you know, but I have to bust their chops because I want it the way it's supposed to be. And then Corey doesn't want to bust their chops, so I have to bust their chops for Corey, too. Because he doesn't want to bust their chops to himself.
I don't know. What else?
You guys talk about girl stuff. Like makeup and stuff or whatever. You guys go like talk about.
I don't talk about makeup.
Supermarket magazines. Do you talk about supermarket magazines?
What are supermarket magazines? Public magazines?
Like the magazines that are like at the checkout.
Yeah, supermarket magazines.
That is the.
Did you hear about J-Lo? Let me stop. I'm just playing.
No.
I'm actually really playing. I don't look at those magazines really.
I don't understand them. Like, they shouldn't even be there, in my opinion.
What's weird is they recycle some topics so many times. Like,
I wouldn't know.
All right, didn't you go to the grocery store?
Yeah, but I don't ever read the things.
You don't have to. I mean, you can just look at the freaking.
I don't even look at them.
I do.
But I suppose that's like an inferior SE thing, because I never remember to. I'm just kind of focused on getting out of the grocery store. Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've read a magazine.
I have National Geographic magazines. I look for those in the store. I go on like a little treasure hunt.
Are you looking for indigenous nudity?
Oh. I got some in one of my National Geographic magazines, actually.
Well, I understand why you bought it then. Well, I never hurt anybody.
Well, that one was given to me as a gift, so.
I mean, I've looked at magazines before. It's not like something, but it actually has been a while since I've looked at one. Like even in the supermarket.
Candace got magazines here, but they weren't ever things that I really wanted to read. She got things like kind of. She didn't get Better Homes and Gardens, but it's like the same kind of thing. I don't remember what it was called.
Right. But housing decoration is actually kind of cool though. Like interior decorating is kind of. Yeah, that's kind of awesome. Like I like HGTV.
Oh yeah.
It was one thing that Candace and I could watch together. We could always watch that together. It was the the show where they go and they say, "We're gonna redo your room for you while you go out to dinner" or something. We always like that shit.
Right. Go out to dinner for 3 days. Just stay at the restaurant for a long time.
No, I think there was actually a show that redid
in like
room in your house
an
in the
evening.
night.
That's interesting.
And a day and a night or something like that. I mean, I don't remember the exact amount of time they were gone, but yeah, they were gone. I remember at the end of the show, the two teams were always rushing to finish as the people, and they had a person stationed at the end of the street to see when they start driving down. Right? They're coming. They were on the walkie-talkie. They're coming. They're like, "Look, put up that picture of a cat."
Yeah, I can't wait till I could get a house just so that I can decorate it.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
I decorate my house.
You gonna go rustic?
Not really. It'll be more modern. I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to rustic though. Rustic is kind of cool, but it would probably be mostly modern looking.
So you don't like
More
a lot of
modern.
shabby in your chic?
No, I like the rustic feel. I just don't know if that's exactly what's going to be in my home.
How about you, Nandi?
I think I'd do like contemporary with like an eclectic like undertone or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do an all zucchini theme. Just it's gonna look like a bunch of schlongs all over the walls. Just a bunch of big green oblongs. Yes, I really like zucchinis. That's why I did that. Why? He really likes zucchinis. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Home decorating.
Probably won't actually do that though. So, okay, Nandi, what are your plans? I was asking JC earlier about her future and stuff. What do you got in your future? What big things coming around the corner a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, etc.?
Well, I start college in like 3 weeks, so
Really?
I'll be there for a while.
What college are you going to?
FSU.
You're going to be a Seminole, huh? Watch out.
Go no!
You're in luck. Jameis Winston's
Why?
no longer there.
Where did he go?
He went to play professional football, I believe.
For which team?
I don't know.
Not that I really care.
I don't follow the NFL.
Okay, it doesn't really matter.
If I had a TV, I
yeah.
would follow college football, but I still wouldn't follow the NFL because I never have. I've always watched college football though, but I don't have TV, so I don't even watch that. But I gotta watch SC games. I'm a huge USC football fan.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be majoring in pre-professional health. It's like their new major. I switched from biology because I'm going into pre-med, so their prerequisites are enough to get into med school, and then you can choose whatever electives you want within like whatever relates to the major. So I really like that. It's a lot less, like there are a lot less prerequisites that I don't need that are in biology. So that's good. And then I'll be going to med school. I don't know where. I haven't thought that far ahead. I started looking though. And then I want to become a surgeon. So that's another like 5 years of residency, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And then after that, it's like
see how you feel at the end of med school.
Oh God!
Now you're going into
I'm just like waiting to see how I feel at the end of undergrad, huh?
You're going into pre-professional health, so that means that you're gonna be a surgeon, but only at an amateur level, right? You're gonna just do it as a hobby.
What? No, as a career.
Oh, a career. I was misled by the title pre-professional. I assumed it meant that you never actually got there.
Well, it's pre-health professions for my undergraduate major.
Oh, okay.
So, like, that's what I'm going to do for my first 4 years.
Right. I mean, to be perfectly honest, to me, that sounds absolutely miserable. But that's why, I mean, I'm not suited for that kind of learning. That kind of learning is too hard for me.
It does sound like it's going to be pretty terrible. Like, I did pretty well in high school, but, like, I think when I was younger, like going through elementary school and middle school, I wasn't really like opposed to authority and everything like that. Like I kind of went along with everything, and like thinking back now, it's kind of all a blur, and I was just kind of like following everybody else. But like in high school, I started to realize, wow, this is some real bullshit. I really don't want to do this anymore. But now I'm going back, and I'm realizing I'm going to be in school. That's my plan for 13 more years at a minimum, or 8 more years, and then 5 years of residency. So I'll still be learning then. So, I don't know. I'm kind of doubting myself now.
Why do you want to be a doctor?
I don't know. I'm just like really, really interested in the human body, and like surgery is something that I think I'd really enjoy doing. And to help people is the...
You think you'd enjoy doing surgery?
Yeah. Like, I was in a externship for my senior year, the whole year, and I got to see a couple of surgeries, and they're really, really cool. And it's definitely something that I want to do.
I see. It's a lot of responsibility. I mean, you don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah. That's something else that I'm concerned about, because, like, I learned about my type, and now I'm, like, thinking, wow, is being a surgeon really something that I can do? Because, like, inferior SE and all that stuff, and I'm kind of clumsy, but I think it'll be okay.
Dr. Nandi, this clearly isn't my arm. You've attached the wrong one. This is a lady's arm. You can see that. See the faded fingernails? I mean, you did a bang-up job of it. I can move it fine, but that's not the arm I wanted.
I think that's happened before. People, like, cut off the wrong... They, like, amputate the wrong limbs. That's pretty terrible.
Oh, that's awful. If you had to lose your left leg and you end up with both of them chopped off because they accidentally chopped off the right one, that'd be fucking awful.
Well, hopefully they could, like, reattach it, though.
Accidentally put it back on.
Yeah, I know. They could probably do that. They've done that. Yeah.
Whoops! I accidentally stitched this limb back on.
Oh, yeah. Hami says wait until you start taking organic chemistry. Yeah. Chemistry in high school was extremely miserable for me. And I was looking through flashcards earlier tonight for chemistry, for general chemistry, and I was just thinking, I am going to cry my eyes out this year because I do not like learning about chemistry. Like, physics was cool, but chemistry was really confusing. Also, I didn't have a really good teacher, but still, it's so boring and monotonous, and, like, there's nothing that I can really gain that'll help me in my future, I feel.
Your chemistry sucks ass. Well, listen, Nandi, I think you have some pretty good reasons to want to be a doctor. I'm glad you said something like, you think surgery sounds fun. That's a good reason to do something. And you know, wanting to help people is a good reason to do something. I just would hate to think that you're pursuing this profession because obviously it's you will have successfully become a high achiever if you're a medical doctor by any normal standard definition. And that's a good thing to aspire to, but like you said, you're committing to a huge amount of schooling. So
yeah.
Don't be afraid to, if you at some point a few years in go, this isn't for me, don't be afraid to change your mind. Don't feel stuck by expectations of others.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. Like, my mom even said, like, I don't care what you do, as long as you make a lot of money. Like, as long as you, like, love your job and you make a lot of money, you can do whatever you want. And I was like, thanks, Mom. So if I decide not to become a doctor, I know, like, she won't be disappointed in me, because, like, she's not holding that expectation over my head, and I'm really glad that I have a mom like that, so.
But if you become a busker, she might be a little disappointed.
Oh yeah, no, that definitely won't happen. I still want to make a lot of money.
That's a good goal. It's a good goal for sure. Okay, let's end this video and get Hami involved if he wants to get involved a little bit more actively. Thanks for watching Talking with Business People. A banker.